Alright, man.
Alright. Do I have to put my feet on anything? Just don't press?
Right now you're good. You can have your feet there, but I have control of it. I'll just have you kind of feel along what I'm doing.
Alright, that sounds great.
And then once we're flying, I'll let you actually touch the controls and stuff.
Alright.
Alright, we're going to start coming up. So to pull into a hover, we just go really slow, raising the collective. So go ahead and put your hand here just on the metal part, and just feel how slow I have to do this. You can almost hardly feel it.
Right.
But the aircraft starts to get light. See how we start to move there?
Yeah.
And then we can just come straight up.
Oh,
And we're flying, dude.
oh my gosh. Okay. And these are to steer a little bit?
Yeah, so those pedals are going to be like where we are looking. So if I push in the left pedal, our nose is going to come left.
Okay, okay.
If I push in the right pedal, nose is going to come right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like somewhat like the plane.
Yeah, pretty similar.
I know a little bit just because, you know, Bella, she tells me a lot about her flight.
Nice. Logan traffic, radio check.
Clear.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and take off. I'm just looking for traffic here. So we kind of just do a left pedal turn.
Just look around, look and see if the traffic pattern has anyone.
Yep, and then listening to the radio. So any of those radio calls you hear are just people telling us where they're at.
Right. Like you don't want to go, someone says like, I'm turning fine or something like that.
Exactly.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're good to go. Looks clear. Logan traffic, helicopter 2 Mango Hotel. We're going to be departing from the northwest hangars, crossing 1028 low level. Left traffic, Bravo 35, Logan. So we follow a pretty low takeoff profile, which surprises quite a few people.
Right.
But we stay pretty low to the ground, and then once we hit about 40 knots, that's when we start to lift up.
Okay.
Right about here.
And where does it tell you your knots?
Right here, that's our airspeed indicator there, yep.
Okay. This is so crazy.
You're flying, dude.
I know.
Is there anywhere in particular you want to go? We could go up the canyon or
yeah, actually, that sounds awesome.
fly over your house.
Oh my gosh. So we have to stay in the traffic pattern now, right?
So I'm just going to fly this upwind, and then we can depart it anywhere you want to go. So
Right.
you thinking canyon?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Logan traffic, helicopter 2 Mango Hotel. We're going to be making a right crosswind for Bravo 35 and departing to the east, Logan.
A little scary, not gonna lie.
Yeah, right? You afraid of heights at all?
I'm gonna be honest, a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's also why this is so cool, is because I don't know, flying is just cool.
It's super fun, man. Let me know if you like feel uncomfortable or anything like that.
Nah, I got you.
So you noticed when we were on the ground?
Maneuvering at 7.5 at 11 miles north of the field, Logan.
You noticed when we were on the ground, our pedals like really made us yaw either direction.
Yeah.
Up here, if you notice, if I push in these pedals, it doesn't really do much. Like, the aircraft wants to stay pointed at where we're flying or into the wind.
That's like as straight as possible kind of thing?
Yeah, so this right here, these are our trim strings.
Right.
So if the aircraft, kind of like an airplane, is out of trim, one of them is going to disappear. So I need to step on the one that's missing. So the right trim string is missing, right?
Yeah.
So if I add right pedal, I want to be able to see both of them. So now I'm considered in trim.
Okay, well, because like if that was the case, then we're flying like this, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So no matter what, you always want to see those two, unless you're instructed or like you're supposed to be flying this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So if the aircraft is like in trim, we will be able to see both of those.
Okay. So these also play a part in that?
Not much, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much all on the pedals. So actually, we're gonna do like a positive three-way exchange of controls. So what that looks like is, I'll say, you have the pedals, and then you would repeat. You would say, I have the pedals, and then I would say for a third time, you have the pedals. And then that's just saying, all right, you have control of that part of the aircraft. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Do you want to try out the pedals? You want to see how they feel in forward flight?
Traffic 4 Mike kilos, 5 miles west of the field.
Yeah.
500.
Okay, they're super simple, nothing to be afraid of. So you have the pedals, go ahead and repeat it.
I have the pedals.
You have the pedals.
Alright.
So you got control of those guys, and just kind of feel at a little bit of right pressure, a little bit of left. See how the nose kind of follows what you're doing?
Yeah. And then the strings are like disappearing a little bit every so often.
Yeah. So once you get the aircraft in trim, meaning you can see both of those strings, you can kind of just leave it there. Yeah.
Right there, okay.
So the pedals really, you don't touch them too much, unless you're making like any big power changes or anything like that.
Right. Okay.
So pedals pretty easy. And then you're feeling along on this collective, so
yeah.
If I wanted to initiate a climb, I would just slowly raise the collective.
Of course. You don't want to go too fast and none of that.
Yeah, super slow, controlled inputs. And now the aircraft's starting to climb, which is perfect because we want to be a little higher while we're flying through this canyon here.
Right, of course. And also,
local traffic 4 Mike kilo joining about a 4 mile 45 left down on 35 local traffic.
I was gonna ask where's the school, but it's right there.
Yeah, here it is.
Yo. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
And right here, this is telling us our altitude. So we're about 6,000 feet above sea level.
Right, but that's about how much over the land that we're on right now?
About 1,500 feet. Ooh. My wife is from Cody.
Oh, okay. I don't really have a lot to say. Just everything. They always beat us in every sport.
Do they? You guys are rivals?
I wouldn't say rivals, but they were just better. They were just better in everything we did, so we just never really competed against them.
I gotcha.
Of course we tried, but they were always better.
Evanston, a little bit smaller town than Cody?
They're actually pretty equivalent. It's just all the California people go to Cody.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I would assume. And also they feed them steak and eggs every day.
You ever done Wind Caves hike?
I have not.
I think it's right here. So you can kind of see up in there. There's these really cool wind caves. A little hard to see right now, but...
Right. Because of snow or what?
Yeah, and they're also kind of on that back side. So flying through canyons sometimes gets a little bit bumpy.
Right. Just the winds or something, or?
Yeah. So totally normal, nothing to be afraid of. Just giving you a little warning.
Okay. Yeah. Bella was usually telling me that like a lot of like pilots, they go through canyons and they get scared because like the winds, they're always like pushing on the aircraft and it makes them like nervous, like what's gonna happen. It's a great view. I love this. I would have never thought. I don't know why. I never thought I would be in the helicopter over this canyon.
We're not much faster than the cars with this little helicopter, but it's trying its best.
No, I mean, I can see that. We're going about the same speed down there with them. It's all good though.
We just got that, we can fly direct.
Yeah, straight path. They gotta do curves.
Check out these rocks.
Okay. That's so cool.
Alright, I'm gonna do a right-hand turn and just going back out of the canyon.
Alright, sounds good. I have never seen them.
What's up?
I didn't think they would look like this up here. There's so many more trees than I thought.
Yeah. I know, that whole side over there, I'm like, I've only ever seen it in a helicopter. You can't really get out there by car very well.
And we're not allowed to fly in clouds, are we?
We're not.
Okay. I was going to say earlier, I was like, what's on the top of that mountain? But I look over here, clouds just sitting right on top of it.
Yep. Your brain tells you a lot of crazy things. It's actually pretty dangerous for helicopter pilots to fly into a cloud.
That makes sense.
There are certain ones that, like, they're certified to go into clouds and things like that.
Right.
But these ones aren't, so we just avoid them.
Okay.
Man, this is gorgeous right here.
It really is. It's like a whole new view up here, like a whole new point of view. Like,
yeah, it's incredible.
Can I take a photo at all?
Of course, man. Yeah,
right.
Take as many photos as you want.
It's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to be in a discovery flight is what I'm saying.
Totally. Yeah, I remember when I did my first discovery flight. Obviously, I liked it because I ended up here, so.
Yeah. And how long have you been in this, like the helicopter program?
So it took me about 3 years to graduate, and then I've been instructing for like almost 6 months.
Okay.
So about 3.5 years, maybe closer to 4.
Okay.
As in, if I push it forward, see how we start to nose dive?
Yeah.
If I pull aft towards me, nose starts to come up. If I were to push to the right, aircraft wants to turn right.
Right. Okay.
Left goes left. So super simple, but it is sensitive. So like anytime you're manipulating the cyclic, just small movements, it's mostly just like in your fingers and in your wrist is what we control from.
Okay. And there's also instrument rating on this. So like, is it like pitch black outside and you have to use only the instrument or what?
So you can fly at night, but we use what are called foggles.
Right.
And basically it's a type of glasses and it covers up everything in front of you, so it kind of forces you just to look at your gauges and your instruments. And yeah, we do that training here too. That one is in the 44, is when you learn to fly the 44 and you do your instrument training in it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have tons of fun flying helicopters, dude. Like, we teach our students off-airport landings, so we can go out to like these hills and mountains out in front of us, and we can land on top of them, and you know, it's a blast.
In fact, that's kind of why I chose helicopters over planes, was because you're so much more versatile than a plane or in a helicopter.
Totally.
We'll do a Charlie base 04, full stop.
Yeah, it's very fun. So here we're pretty high, so I want to initiate a descent. So to do that, I just lower the collective a little bit.
Right.
And I need to also keep the aircraft in trim, so I need to add a little right pedal here.
Okay, so when you go in descent, like it starts to like move a little bit on its own?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so anytime we raise the collective, the nose wants to go to the right, so I add left pedal.
Okay.
And anytime I lower the collective, it's the opposite, so I add right pedal when I lower it. Alright, go ahead and take your feet off the pedals real quick, and then I'm going to let you try out the cyclic if you feel comfortable with that.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable with it?
This thing, right?
Yep. So we can kind of put it in your lap wherever it's comfortable and get a nice grip on it. Not like over gripping and white knuckling or anything, but.
Okay.
So this one, I still have control of it right now.
Right.
But I'm just gonna have you feel along. So if I want to turn left, it's just a tiny bit of left pressure.
It doesn't even feel like you're touching it.
Yeah. Yep. And then to the right, just a little bit of right pressure.
Okay. And then also it's just moving this way. I thought you were going up and down with it.
No, so this is just for the student instructor, like handing off controls.
Okay, that would make a lot more sense. Okay.
So I could fly it by just moving this post here.
Okay.
But yeah, so you have the cyclic. Go ahead and repeat that back to me.
I got the cyclic.
You have the cyclic. Okay, so you're in control of the aircraft.
Okay. This is so cool.
Yeah.
I can see how it's super sensitive though.
Very, very sensitive, yeah.
Okay.
And you see the airport?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know where.
See the temple right there?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and make a right
I
turn
see, I see.
towards that temple.
I see it. Am I doing it?
Yeah, that's all you do.
Oh, that's scary though. Okay. Okay. I steadied out.
Yeah, perfect. So then just add a little left pressure and then fly just this heading, basically straight towards that temple.
Alright, perfect. I see the airport now.
Perfect.
So there's a lot of like functions. So you said every limb on your body has something to do.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was me, right?
Yeah, this is all you.
Oh.
Yeah, you're flying it.
Okay, okay.
You're doing great.
Please straight out departure to the north, Logan.
Gotta make sure that thing is like looking great. Or like the two things are like, I can see both of them, right?
Oh yeah, I'll take care of that for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, because like you said, this doesn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's the pedals. So if you look here, our airspeed's starting to get low. We're about 45 knots.
Right.
If we want to increase our speed, just add a little bit of forward pressure and let the nose point forward and it will start to increase speed.
Okay.
Yeah, see that?
Okay, I see that. And I also felt that you like slightly lifted up the collective.
Yep, exactly.
8171 Whiskey, what's your intention?
Crazy. I feel like I had too much power, I feel like.
You do, man.
And there's like so much that goes into it because like my brain is like thinking about left and right with the cyclic, but then I got the collective. I'm not touching it or anything, I'm just saying like
Logan traffic.
Yeah, you're good. It is a lot, yeah. Just take some practice to kind of get used to everything.
Yeah, it does.
So see this road that's just below us going that way?
Yeah.
Try to follow that road. So once we get over it, then make a little bit of a right-hand turn.
And why is that exactly?
Because we're going to get back into pattern.
Okay.
And it's also just a way to practice kind of holding and heading.
We are departing to pattern to the northwest currently 5,800.
There you go. Nice job fixing that.
Alright. Sorry. Do you want me to just keep going on this road?
You're good. I actually can take controls back, so I have controls.
Alright, you have controls.
I have controls.
Alright.
Nice job, dude. We're just going to get back into the pattern here because we're about at our 30 minutes, so.
Alright, that sounds good.
Nice job. You were controlling that really well.
Logan air traffic, 605 Charlie Alpha, departing runway 35 to the west. We'll be departing off the left crossland, comment 2, 7,000.
So there we got the runway.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then, so is the traffic pattern going this way now? Or because like, because we're going on one-way 35?
Yep, so 35's going that way.
Okay.
And yeah, I basically came on to the right traffic pattern instead of the left-hand side.
Okay.
Typically we fly the left-hand traffic, but just from where we came in from the canyon, this is just the easiest way for us to get in.
Right, okay, I got it now. I know.
You can pay off your loans.
With the career that this could give me?
Yeah, in a few years.
Logan.
Yeah, I know, it's gonna be a lot to get into like this. But it's okay.
Yeah. It's worth it. If you really enjoy it, it's definitely worth it.
Straight in runway 4.
There she is.
Logan air traffic, atmosphere 239 Delta, hold short 35 and I'm loaded. Logan area traffic, atmosphere 239 Delta, Charlie, taking 35, departure loading.
I feel so much cool. It's so cool in this.
Cooler than the airplane guys.
Oh yeah. I didn't want to say that though.
Yeah, can't say that to Bella, that's for sure.
Are the pedals more sensitive down there now?
Yeah, very much so.
Alright. I can feel that, so I slowly ease onto the ground.
Yep, nice and slow.
Okay.
There we go, man.
Sometimes an experience is, you know, are way worth the money.
Hopefully you had fun.
I did. I think this Discovery flight did me justice.
Good, man. I'm happy I could be a part of it. I love doing this type of stuff. It's just fun seeing people excited, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be too. I mean, I probably helped out. This is just so cool. Like, to fly like this and to have like that mobility of like turning around so easily and like go over the canyon like so super easy. That's just something